Hey there. I'm making this video for my friends and family, acquaintances. It's about this trading thing that I'm doing, and there seems to be a real misconception, and that's why I thought I would just make a video. So, to me, right now, what I'm learning through trading, which the website is trading101.us. That's a website that I put together so that people can come out and look at it. It's really just a marketing component for a larger group called the SP 500 group. And what I have learned through this group is how to manage money. That's really the bottom line. This is what we're doing. We're managing money. Several years ago, I started looking at my IRAs. I would see them go up. I would see them go down. I could do nothing with them. I had no idea what to do. I mean, I looked at them. All I could do. I mean, I even got down to recording what I had, how much I had in it. Doing this every day, and I could do nothing with it. Then I heard an advertisement on the radio, how to make money if the market is going up, if the market's going down. Okay, wanted to get into it. Went into 2 live trading sessions, and these 2 live trading sessions are available to anybody watching this video. Went in, saw the 2 live trading sessions. I was hooked. I mean, it was like, I could not believe that something like this exists. That there was a training program that could teach me how to manage my money in the financial industry. Because a lot of I've got a programming degree, computer programming degree from Scott Community College. I've got a master's degree that I got in Iowa, or a bachelor's degree I got in Iowa. I've got a master's degree from University of Phoenix. Spent time becoming a black belt. Spent thousands and thousands of dollars becoming a pilot, instrument rated pilot, commercially rated pilot, in thoughts that after spending 20 some thousand dollars that I might make some money using an airplane. I can't believe what I've learned with this group. You don't need all that. You don't need employees. Now I've got a business too, but that's a whole other. It's a successful business. It's successful now because of what I learned being part of this group. So with trading, you don't need employees. You don't need inventory. You don't need a place to, office. You don't need the liabilities. All you need is a computer and another screen, and you can trade. And I mean, it's just phenomenal that you can make money with your money. I mean, that's what we're doing. So many people think that they're sitting there, and what people are doing, and this is more and more that I talk to people, what are the reasons they don't want to get into trading? Well, a lot of them, it appears that a lot of people just think that they are willing to trade time for money. That's all they want to do. They want to go to work. They want to spend their time at work. They want to get a check. They want to deposit the check. They want to pay their bills. They want to do their hobbies, and then the cycle starts all over again. So it's so interesting how people are willing to pay the most precious commodity that they have, which is time. They're willing to trade time for money. That's consistent. I mean, there's all this. I want it. Anywhere from somebody working at McDonald's to somebody working for AT&T. All they want to do is trade their time for money because they know they have the time and they know it equates to money. It's like, I get it. Sure, why not? Trade your time for money. What I am finding is that I can trade a lot less time for just about as much money or more. Just obviously more. I mean, if you saw what we were doing, it's for somebody to look at what we're doing and not immediately realize that this is something that should be explored deeper really does boggle my mind. I mean, it really does. I do not get it. We sit there, we learn how to trade one particular thing, the S&P 500 E-mini, because it's got to be simple for me to understand it. We trade one thing, we use one chart, we have one brokerage account, we have one system of 4 rules, and you make money. It's just that simple. I don't know any other way to explain it. And for people to sit there and say, well, I don't want to do it because it would be boring. I don't want to do it because I don't have the time. That one's the one that gets me the most. It's like, you don't have the time. You don't have the time to learn something that could make you a fortune, whatever a fortune means to you. What does that mean to you? Somebody like me, at some point I'm going to retire. So I've got to have a means of, I either have to have this great big lump sum so I can retire with, or I have to have some career, something, because I'm too hyper. I'm just always going to be doing something. So I've got to be doing something. This is perfect. I spend 2 hours a day, and I watch the charts. There's a group. I mean, you get with our group, you get 2 hours of session every day with the founder. There's 2 evening classes. You get a mentor. You get a track record. You get an academy. I mean, everything you need to learn how to trade. And the thing about what's really different about this group is the founder, Dr. Cast, is really compassionate about teaching people how to trade. I mean, he just has a compassion. I mean, I would not probably go through what this guy is going through to try and make the group larger, to try and make the group something that will be more. I mean, he's looking for a legacy, yet the larger the group, the more success we'll all see, because it'll keep perpetuating itself. So, when I started the group, I was watching my IRA go up, go down, had no idea what to do with it. I actually took some of my IRA money, made it a self-directed IRA, and then trading. I'm trading from there. There's different levels. There's a beginning level of trading, intermediate level, advanced. I'm working on the intermediate part, but so I'm trading out of my self-directed IRA, and I'm seriously from the time I started with this group till now, which has been less than 2 years, the money that I spent to get in the group has, what was I thinking? It was like 20 times. I have grown my money 20 times since I started with this group. Not only, primarily in the IRAs, because I know now about money acceleration. I know, concepts that you just take for granted yet don't apply. Once you start applying these concepts, they work. Buy low, sell high. I mean, but you got to keep doing that. That's what I'm doing. I have, and I only do ETFs, electronically traded funds. I don't do stocks. The bad thing about stocks is that they are not as liquid as ETFs, and they can be manipulated. So that's kind of a whole other story. But you buy something here. If it goes down, okay. When it goes back up, you just follow it. When it drops, you sell. It usually goes down below where you bought it the first place. You're down here, you're going, okay, I originally bought it here, I sold it here, it's down here, I'm going to buy it. It's so simple. You can't believe, I'm looking at already with my investments, I am looking at a 30% return year to date from 1 January till today, mid-October. Before that, I was lucky to get 4 or 5%. And I hear people say, well, I got 10%. Well, you know what? The whole idea is to double your money, and you aren't going to double your money nearly as quickly at 5 or 10% as you are at 30%. And it'll be more than 30 because I'm already at 30. So, and it's all because of what I learned with this group. And, for people to give me blank stares or to look at me like they're bored or, it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm a lazy trader. I don't want to deal with it. I was talking to somebody a few weeks ago and just did some quick math. For the 2 hours that I spent, I was making something like $250 an hour. If somebody's working at McDonald's, they might not have enough money to do this anyway, but that's irrelevant. Somebody that does have enough money to learn how to trade, but are making $20 an hour, I don't know. 250 sounds like a heck of a lot better than 20. 250 sounds a heck of a lot better than 50. 250 sounds a heck of a lot better than even $100 an hour. So I don't get it. I don't understand why when I introduce people to this that they aren't just grabbing at the opportunity to better themselves, to have a second career, to take money that they're making and make money with it. With even my business, I can't take the money that I make from the business, buy a bunch of inventory, have it stacked around on shelves, wait till somebody buys it, and then sell it. I mean, I'm making virtually nothing off my money. Not like I'm doing here. So, I just wanted to get this video out there so that the people who do want to take the time to listen can understand how passionate I am about this and how it is making me a success with very little money involved and actually very little time. So go out and check out www.trading101.us. I can set you up with 2 free trading sessions. Come in, see what we do. At least see what we do. Don't keep yourself from that, because it's like, like people that want to learn how to flip houses. Well, they'll spend time to watch a video or they'll go to a seminar. Flipping houses, yeah, I've done it, and it was a pain. You got to have money. You got to have a lot of money. You got to buy the place, because usually if you're going to really flip it, you're not going to get a bunch of loans from the bank. You've got to put time into cleaning it up. You've got to put time into fixing it up. You've got to put time into selling it again. You've got closing costs. I mean, it boggles my mind the amount of time that is spent on flipping a house. I remember years ago when I was looking at an ice cream store, something that I might be able to afford. It was like, I think they wanted like $70,000, $75,000. I was going to make maybe $25,000 a year. I was going to have a bunch of employees. I was going to have inventory that could spoil. I was going to have a storefront that had to be kept up. I mean, I'm telling you, trading is so simple. It's so simple. There's no inventory. There is no employees. There is no storefront. There is no liabilities. You just sit there in your computer. Our group tells you when to identify a trade. You take the trade. If it goes down, you stop before you lose too much money, which that's irrelevant once you see it. I mean, it's a small potential loss for a higher gain, and you just do that for 2 hours a day. You can do it more, because I noticed I've got the thing going on over here. And there was a trade I would have taken if I didn't have a business that I'm still running, but that's irrelevant. All right, just wanted to tell you about it. Trading101.us 404-857-0515. Victoria can set you up. See a couple of live training sessions and see what you think. Or if you got my number, give me a call. Talk to you later. Thank you.